I don't know where to film. I feel like I have guests over. Clean the house, quick. Hey, how you been? Been good? Good. Missed you. Honest, I did. It's quite, yeah. Aww. E3 happened, that was the thing. It's Friday today, so it's finished, I think. Is there even one on today? I haven't got any internet. I don't even have any channels on my telly. I've just been watching Scrubs on box set, which is fucking good. But we're still gonna do a video. Internet is coming Tuesday, 4 days. And hopefully this should be up that day. Hopefully, if it actually arrives. If not, then we can cry together. Anyway, to the E3 Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer, directed by Hideo Kojima. Some shit went down. The music was okay. It wasn't as great as like, it wasn't like, whoa, like Nuclear and Garbage. Not y'all kind of people. But it's still pretty good. This is kind of an analysis, so I'm just gonna be basically telling you what I saw and my opinion and theories and stuff. So this is probably just gonna be one of those talky, boring videos, I'm afraid. And I'm gonna try not to look at the viewfinder too much. But I'm worried my camera's gonna die. I got notes. I got a shit ton of notes. One thing I was trying to figure out is who were all the narrators, because at first I thought it was just 2 people, and then I was like, is it 3? It's 4 people? It's definitely 3 plus. I think it's 3 people. Like, there's Skullface, because you get the you know, the recording in Ground Zeroes of him talking about his origins and how come he hasn't really got his own native tongue. And then you hear another person talking, and I thought it might have been Kaz, but I wasn't sure. And then there's a 3rd person who I think is Codebreaker, but I don't know, because Codebreaker looked very Native American, and that man didn't sound Native American. I don't even know if his name's Codebreaker. I haven't seen that trailer in a while. It is Codebreaker, isn't it? Actually, he reminds me of the bloke Leonard Nimoy voiced in Atlantis. Oh, Nimoy. Christopher Lee died! Oh. My experience with watching the trailer, because I actually just had to YouTube it after, like, I finished my life of that day, because I had work and obviously I didn't have internet anyway because I couldn't even bloody watch it. So I just had to YouTube it. I was like, okay, I had to turn off Twitter. If anyone followed me on Twitter, I just randomly turn off my Twitter, because I did, like, if they revealed one huge thing, like, oh my god, David Hayter is in it, then I would have got loads of tweets from people saying, oh my god, did you see it? And I'd be like, no, why'd you ruin it? But yeah, deleted Twitter. And then it just, I stupidly watched the Japanese version first, and I thought that was just the actual version they showed in E3. So yeah, I watched the Japanese version, and then I was just really confused, because obviously it was in Japanese, I couldn't understand. I didn't know who was doing the narration over the trailer. I didn't even get any of it, and I was just sort of like, oh, right. And then the next day, I googled it again. I was like, surely there's an English version now, and there actually was an English version. I was just being stupid. Right, Bowie references. Left, right, and centre. Where are all these Bowie references coming from? There's so many. The amount of, like, David Bowie ones in 3 as well. Like, because you think, oh, Zero called himself in the Virtuous Mission Major Tom, because he explains how it's all to do with the Great Escape and it's the hole that went through, or whatever the hell it is. But, like, Konami, I mean, Hideo Kojima wanted, like, he wanted Spaceman? Earthman? What's it called? I've got it on my phone. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. That one. Yeah, there's other ones as well, I just can't think of them. There'll probably be like a list. But the Bowie reference, the one I saw anyway, is the tape that Big Boss has on the thing. He puts the tape somewhere and it says The Man Who Sold the World, which is a cracking song, by the way. I love that song. And I want to do a really good version of that too. And that was the first version I heard, because I was a little emo girl when I was younger. Younger? That means younger. Although it didn't actually play in the trailer. But when the music stopped, the tape made a clicky noise as if that was the backing track. But I don't know, I wonder what happens if you actually, like, backwards the song. I'm so gonna do that. What if you, like, play the song backwards? Will it be Kaz is blind, which makes a lot more sense how Liquid managed to kill him in Metal Gear 1, actually. Well, he'll either has that, or is it calluses? You know, the thing where they get the misty eyes It looks like, yeah, when did that happen? And when it shows him that, he's up on this like pedestal thing, like in front of all the soldiers are looking up him. I wonder if he's like doing this big speech, like, this is gonna happen, move, move. Obviously we know that the person that voices, well, it's pretty much a given that the person that's voicing the Englishman is Zero, because Zero is English. Although it doesn't sound like the same voice actor from Snake Eater. He sounds like Colin Firth. That's probably just because I watched Kingsman not too long ago. It's a good film, you should watch that film. Yeah, it just sounds very English, and I don't even know if that was voiced by a man who is English. Probably Michael Caine. So he's also in Kingsman. But even the way, you know, the way he's talking about Big Boss wanted this and this, it just sounded like it was actually Zero that was saying it. And we see Paz, right? That's Paz, isn't it? No? But like, how he's all like this and she's all dazed. It's almost as if she's like an android or a clone or something, which doesn't actually really make sense in that era, or does it? I don't know. I wasn't born in 1984. I wasn't even around in the 80s. I mean, where Paz is, it looks like a hospital or a lab or something. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Huey just whipped it up like, hey, look what I've got, and everyone's like, no, bad. But I don't know, it looks like her, but it doesn't. But I suppose in Peace Walker, you only see like art version of her and like the PSP rendering, and the only nice Fox Engine version we've seen of Paz is when she's shaved and all beaten and bruised. But her scar is there, isn't it? Is that her scar? I can't actually remember. I should probably have the clip played in front of me, but I don't have internet. 3G. And there just seems to be wires in everyone. Like, is Big Boss going into this weird place where people are just being hurt and like, and their lungs are coming out and they're all like, and yucky, man. What is that? I don't even think that's a real condition. Now, this is the part of the trailer which I thought was quite interesting, where it shows a lot of stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense. And even though the stuff we've seen up to this point doesn't really make much sense, this bit just blows it out the park. We see some women, some boobylicious women with like E2 on their foreheads, and they're bald, and they've got an eye patch. Is it the same side as Big Boss's? Which side is his on? It is, I think. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Sure. And these women, or things, or whatever they are, they possess the same powers as Quiet. And I think if I remember correctly, you see Quiet in that bit. Like, it's as if Big Boss and Quiet are in like the airplane crash or something, a helicopter crash or something, and then you see them, and then you see the boobylicious women that use the ability, you know, their flesh comes and then the skin. So I've got, yeah, it's weird. Like, I know that you can play the game, apparently, allegedly, that's the right word. Allegedly you can play the Phantom Pain without even being near Quiet, without even going, you can, yeah, it's just, but we don't know if it's one road with the Phantom Pain. Like, what if there's multiple ways to do something? So I have a theory that, like, they have her abilities, like, and she's there in the trailer. So what if you just, if you don't have Quiet with you, and if you don't do a certain mission, like say there's certain missions with certain buddies, because that would make a bit of sense for each ability that the character and buddies have. That would mean that it would link up to a storyline to do with Quiet. So like, what if you go into this weird alternate universe with Quiet, and then with Dee Dee, you go into dog kennel or something. Like, I wasn't very imaginative there. But I don't want to compare it to GTA, but you know, say there's like an icon on the map and like, if you go to this person then you'll find out this stuff about this. But you can also keep playing the game and do the main missions if you want to, because it's free roaming, this game. So I just think, I don't want to say it's like GTA, because it's not, but a bit, you know, that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, because let's say with Ground Zeroes, you go one way, that's what you gotta do, and then you do that, well done, story, cheese. But with other games, sometimes you don't have to do that. You can just play around for a while. Oh, there's a side mission, let's do the side mission. No, we don't do the main quest. We'll do all of the side missions first. That's kind of what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, there's a chance that this weird stuff, just weird stuff, like, I'm pretty sure you see like Snake's weird bionic hand come in the sky in like a big sandstorm, and then you're getting chased by Snake shrapnel. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Snake shrapnel chasing you. Or maybe you just see all this weird stuff because of Psycho Mantis. I mean, is it been confirmed that that's Psycho Mantis? It's pretty much Psycho Mantis. It's gotta be Psycho Mantis. None of it makes any sense unless Hideo's just doing what he wants now. I'm pretty sure though that all that weird tech and everything wasn't around in 1984. Unless, like, we're not meant to know about it. It was a government thing that they shielded away. Because for some reason the Sorrow had superpowers as well. In the 60s. The reason I'm pretty sure this is shrapnel is because, like, I obviously did like a female version of Big Boss, and I got this decal with this PlayStation magazine. I've been fucking doing good lately. This is a good fucking read, and look at it. It's amazing. I should put it on my table. Just like, would you like to read? To read my goods? But yeah, basically I've made that shrapnel there, and I was looking like, oh yes. But for some reason it grows in the trailer, which is actually plausible because, you know, shrapnel does grow out eventually if it's implanted in your noggin. So yeah, I think that all of the weird arms floating and Powerpuff Girl shit and springing out of the air and the blah 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 bit is to do with Wyatt. Another scene is the bit where he's sort of kneeling. It's also the thumbnail for the YouTube one, and he looks very upset, and he's like, ugh, but you can't hear him say anything, although you can hear the alarm going off, so I'm assuming it's just playing the audio of that scene. Of all people dead, we don't know if they're his comrades or not, but it looks like a hospital ward, or like a hall or a base, or maybe it's a bit of Mother Base, but like, it reminded me of, because they look the same as well, it reminded me of the bit in E3 at the very end of the last E3 trailer. It was the very end after the Gary Newman, the nuclear, that song. There's a bit where he's like in an embrace with some people, he's like, ugh, and then he's just like, poof, poof, where he's just shooting people, and then there's another one just walking in, and then he goes, poof. I'm wondering if that's the same scene, and he just went insane, because he looks like a devil at one point. He's just gone insane. And then he's just killed Mother Base. I think maybe like, because surely Kaz betrays him in some way or does something silly to him at the end of this one. So he probably just kills a load of people. Because he does turn into a bad guy at the end of this. Pretty sure he does. Although all bad guys think they're doing good. So actually, when you're a baddie, you could be the goodie. Or when you're the goodie, you could be the baddie. This is some touching shit right there. Phantoms breed destruction. I got nothing. I don't even know what that can mean. Phantoms breed destruction. Phantom pain. Missing limbs cause destruction. Nope, still got nothing. And then there's the big bit that I was like, what? What? And actually, when I watched the Japanese version, I just thought, oh, that's just liquid. And that's liquid again. That's a bit weird. And then when I watched the English version, and then you hear Big Boss going, "Les enfants terribles." That's what Zero called it. And you're like, oh. But that's the thing. I don't think the other one is David. His name is David, isn't it? Solid Snake. I don't think that's Solid Snake. I think that was just Hideo twisting a certain scene to please us and to troll us, because he's the one that directed it, so it wouldn't surprise me, because I bet loads of people, when they found out Eli was in it, just, you know, obviously, you think, I bet Snake will be in it, Snake will be in it, because Eli is basically liquid. Eli is liquid, you can't deny it. And they look the exact same, they have the same necklaces and stuff, so I don't know what that scene means, but I don't think that's David, because it doesn't make any sense either. Like, he just randomly forgot a bit of his childhood when he was in Afghanistan. And then he was just hanging with his twin. You'd remember something like that. Seagulls. I didn't really have that many theories, did I? Not really. You'd think I live near a pier or something. I don't. I live in a city. Not even a city. I don't know where I live. It's not near a fucking pier though. I don't know why there's so many seagulls. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the, you know, analysis, theories, rambling. It's pretty much ramblings. I didn't really have that many theories. I just wanted to talk about it, and, you know, haven't done a video in a while because I haven't had any internet. But, you know, if you have theories about the trailer and stuff, you know, comment down below and let me know, because it's nice to know what you guys think. And, you know, so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully see you soon. More content soon. Different content. Not different content. Maybe just me playing games again. I seem to have forgotten how to record myself playing a game. I've been enjoying the order actually. Not too much though, just a little bit. Because I bought it when it was released and then I just never touched it. I just put it in the shelf and I thought, I'll get to you when I can. And I also still haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition. But yeah, I'm enjoying the order. That's pretty good. You know, it's all like, it's one of those, oh, I enjoy playing it, I'm just not hooked on anything, not on the story, and I'm not hooked on the gameplay, but it's so pretty to look at, very pretty. Yeah, see you guys later, bye, love you, bye, 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 bye.